Hey guys, this is Comic-Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Defenders Season 1, and this is my spoiler review. I did a non-spoiler review a couple of weeks ago, and now we are talking about the full season. So, Defenders, the show we've all been waiting for since Daredevil. The combination of Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, coming together to fight the big threat of all those shows, which is the Hand, or most of those shows. And our big bad being Alexandria, and finding out what happens to her. But yeah, what I think of the show overall, just going into it, I felt like this was a very slow burn, and that really prevented me from binging this quickly. I honestly just finished watching the show today. It was only 8 episodes. It took me a while to watch. Because of this slow burn, there wasn't an excitement factor I had with, watching the initial episode of, oh my god, the Defenders are here, and then it's like, oh, Defenders are not here yet. Okay, episode 4, the Defenders are here. Oh wait, there's a lot of talking. And then finally going up against the Hand in the last episode. Where the last episode does have some interesting twists and turns. Now let's start talking about those twists and turns of the show. So the big two are Alexandra dying, I guess Elektra being alive, and, well, so there's 3, and Daredevil dying, and everyone thinking Matt's dead. Those are the big 3 twists of the show, so what do I think of them? I want to talk about Alexandria, because Sigourney Weaver's character, I really liked her because of Sigourney Weaver, but once again, it's kind of that Diamondback ending where, I really enjoyed Diamondback, and I was, full throttle with the character, and really enjoyed Luke Cage up to that point where Diamondback dies. And with Sigourney Weaver's character, I was not very interested in that death. I feel like they lost a lot of potential with that character, and to learn more about her character just for the sake of the twist. And I understand, especially for Elektra fans, it's more Elektra was the villain, slash hero too, but yeah, Elektra was the villain of the story, which I get, but I also didn't love Elektra in Daredevil Season 2, even though I really do like Elektra from the comics. I don't really feel for her character in the show yet, and I think they really put a lot of baggage on her to drive the storyline, and it really depends how much you like Elektra and Matt. If you don't really like their relationship, it doesn't really have that emotion for you, and that was my biggest problem, and why I felt like the Sigourney Weaver death, Sigourney Weaver's character's death in the show did not do it for me, and was just there for more shock value than anything. And then I did like the Daredevil twist in the end, though. I like that everyone thinks he's dead, and then that's going to be a really interesting push for Daredevil Season 3. And that's one thing I really enjoyed about the last episode in general. I might have not loved the whole how they defeated the Hand so quickly, even though a lot of it was talking for most of the show. I think the build-up could have been better to defeat the Hand in the Defenders, but I did like where all the characters ended up, and I can't say that about all the Netflix shows with these characters, but I did like how it ended. I like that we got to see Daredevil, or, Matt back within, with the sisters. I thought was very interesting. And then Iron Fist having more drive to be a hero. Then we have Jessica returning Alias Investigations. And then Luke, actually he's the one who probably is continuing more of the same thing, but we didn't get a concrete ending with him, except that he's going to be with Claire. Which was another disappointing character, was Claire. Even though Claire was utilized in a lot in the show, not enough for how much she's combined and connected all these shows. She should have been more of a catalyst character here, and I felt like she was just the girlfriend of Luke Cage, and that was a hiccup from Luke Cage that I definitely did not enjoy in this one. But I did like that we got to see a lot of the supporting characters. That was important. We had Misty Knight, we had Colleen Wing, we had Trish. Really all the supporting characters from the other shows returned and made it feel like one world. Even though most of the supporting characters just ended up in a room for most of the time, but at least it was nice to see them, and they're kind of utilized throughout the show. Obviously not as much as their individual shows, but but it just shows that they're all connected. Now, one of my favorite things of this show so far, and why I'm really excited for Iron Fist Season 2, is Colleen Wing and Misty Knight. They were the shining stars of this show. Once again, Colleen Wing really holding the hand storyline like she did in Iron Fist. And then Misty Knight just being such a surprise character here, even though I did like her a lot in Luke Cage. But her chemistry with Colleen, the small moments we got to see from them, I want to see more. I want to see Daughters of the Dragon. I love the twist that we do get to see that she does have that missing arm. So excited to see more story from them. Really enjoyed their characters. I think they were the best part of the show. Now, of course, the chemistry of the team was there. That was also very important, and I especially liked Matt and Jessica. I thought they had a nice back and forth, and also Iron Fist and Luke Cage, and obviously that was a very important relationship to establish. So I enjoyed their back and forth, and I enjoyed Luke and Matt's back and forth, but the whole team had a nice dynamic. There just wasn't enough of them. They really were doing their own separate things a lot in the show, and I wanted more of the team being a team, and we really didn't get that this season. Maybe in future seasons we will, but that was a bit of a disappointment. So overall, there was definitely a lot of hiccups this season, but it still has, you know, what we enjoy of this Netflix world. And I think the show did a really good job in infusing all 4 shows to become one, which is a hardship in not just comic books, but we're seeing in television. They really do that right with the colors and, you know, the personalities, the tone really worked for this. The pacing, not so great. It really did take me a long time to finish this, and it's because of the pacing of the show. I think it could have been 4 episodes, which is weird to say, because usually the Netflix shows are 13 episodes, but you didn't need 8 episodes to tell this story, or they could have fleshed out the hand more, I don't know, but there was just a lot of talking about the same thing over and over again, and that was a big problem for me. But I do think if this show doesn't set up for another season, because it doesn't feel like it's setting up for another Defender season, which I'm sure we will get another Defender season. But if anything, this does a really good job of showing this is one universe, everyone knows each other. Now, let's see where all these different characters go with their own seasons and their own storylines, and maybe we'll get to see Luke in Jessica's story, Jessica show up in Luke Cage, and just again showing that this is a combined universe. And that's something I did like and why I enjoyed the last 15 minutes a lot of the show and gave me promise. I just wish some of those moments were seeped in through the other episodes. So overall, I'm going to give this 3.25 stars. There's definitely some disappointments with this, but there's also some interesting plot lines that were developed here, and of course, friendships. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This was Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.